much to the thrill of the ticket-paying public. American League standings tells us all three divisions have been won. Is now tied at the top because Atlanta won last night. The Mets judged so far in this series, as you can see, 1 for 4 with 6 to continue to get Aaron Judge out first. Remember, the most home runs in a single season.
Nope, not even close.
No.
And if that was the case, they would throw 4 straight balls.
Yes.
Stay away. So not only did he stay away, but he stayed away and just off the plate.
B lineup, and Cole hasn't pitched that well lately and hasn't pitched well against something of their own. Depending on how things go, they could find.
Yeah, it sure is, and they would love to clinch right here at home in Roger. And if the Blue Jays could clinch tonight, it would be a lasting memory for many of these players.
On Sportsnet.
Is in the lineup. He is leading off. He is DHing tonight. Still sitting. Could not put him away. And to his credit, he did chase. Mitch White will try.
And he's going to get a test right out of the box. Kevin Gosman talked about this.
And Honora is the home plate umpire. Ox. And a fastball misses inside. And just off the corner. Fouled off, 2-1.
Slider and his curveball over. He could be very effective.
The 2-1. And there's a slider in there for a strike. 2. And back to the slider, but Judge in 2 strike counts. But Judge, not just the 3-2. And low for a fastball. We're just showing you the home runs they all have in the season. Some guys who haven't been up long. Boone has, at least to a certain extent, handed the run to do the pitching changes. Both Boone and Ripley, the acting manager tonight. But I guess Rizzo, we count on Oswaldo Cabrera, who takes outside for these Yankees next year. Again missing, 3-1.
Drew Benintendi all out.
And fouled back, 3-2. Without some injured players as well, but. And this one will get out of play. Hard. They'll have that first round bye, right? So Judge a big lead, and he draws a throw, and White checks on him. Judge not going, and the 3-2 is low. Ball.
Don't know if you're going to be able to put up a bunch of runs, so every time you give them.
Who gets a mixed reaction. Try to accomplish here tonight. Ball into right center for a base hit. But Judge can come in to score.
Comes in to score. Pretty swing right here. He stays on the pitch, not trying.
Field for Oswald Peraza, who's getting a start at shortstop.
At the knees, and Peraza.
And Bader, the center fielder. And a high curve fasciitis, so they had to wait several. To short, Bichette to second, 1 on to first, not in.
Sharply hit. Bo's got to flip it to Merrifield. Of Merrifield.
And White starts him with a strike. Shift on with the Bichette around to the right of the bag up the middle as they check.
You try to make an impression, impact of that knee to the head. But when you're that you need to be on that playoff roster.
Right, because they center. Setting up catch. Here comes Donaldson, and the throw will come into.
Going to have a shot at Donaldson. I thought he had a good shot at Donaldson where he was.
3 for 4 last night. 19 the last time they won it. Hit to Bichette. He'll have to go across the diamond to Guerrero. The spot. And we focus on Vladimir Guerrero.
The Jays have had a good run against Cole lately. The Yankees have lost each of pitcher.
And he starts. Here's had some success. Tried to check.
Giving up 31 homers. There's enough.
He's got some. He has struck out 40 in 20.
Get hit. He was ejected out of eyes. It really scrutinizes umpires tonight.
Donaldson down at third and dug out over.
Donaldson at third. Marvin Gonzalez making his 12th start.
Last night. It's that one out to short, gobbled up by Peraza.
Back on the field last night, well after the crowd had dispatched.
So now Vladdy, who looks one over, came in the same game back in April. Breaking ball again.
Mix early.
And then elevates.
And 98 miles an hour.
2-2.
That's pretty good.
That'll
Using more four-seam fastballs.
97 on the
Organic approach when he's facing Aaron Judge this evening. As expected, White is more focused on helping the Blue Jays win.
thread. Both of those things. Thank you, Hazel. What's more important, draftee, and in an indirect, a little bit easier to sign Vladimir Guerrero Jr. back in 2015. The 1-2.
Well, and one thing about
And he reaches out and pokes one into left field for started about an hour earlier than this game did. That's why they're already in to get home field. If the two teams finish tied, you didn't make Blue Jay fans very happy. The Blue Jays had to take 3 out of 4 in the series over the weekend to win the tie.
down there at Tropicana Field, and Tyler got news.
Like he committed there.
No, Rizzo. Boone's taking the whole night off. He's not going to
clinching the division last night and locked into the spot that they're in right now.
On Wednesday.
Runner starts and it's going to drop for a base hit. As John Schneider and everybody else at the ballpark trying to get a close swing and a miss at a slider. You can hear the oohing and eyeing from the crowd, but it's a medium depth. Quick conversation between White and the crew. 2 on 1 out. And a pitch outside. Ball 1, 2. So really, if you think about it from last.
It's really kind of unusual. It's.
Yeah, the division series has game 1. Even though you're traveling for a playoff game. Field and down for a hit. The throw coming into.
Sadly, he never misses an opportunity to make a play. A veteran ace runner making a mistake.
And third, 2 down for Josh Donaldson, who had an RBI 6 year. And the numbers. He did.
Kind of went in a different direction once he came.
15, 2 silver sluggers while he was here. Catch a preseason tune-up between the. Leads off the second. Again, up in the cleanup. Things are happening. Side. And he'll be out. Gonzalez to Cole. With either one of them right now, obviously, assuming the
injury is a hamstring. Espinal's a little tricky.
0-2 on Matt. And strike 3 call.
See, heater right there, right at the bottom of the 4. Pretty interesting. 1960.
You would think that at some point, the Yankee tonight, you'll see that ball come out of play.
Well, there are a couple of things that final. Nobody struck out. Everybody Reynolds and Al Downing.
99 and a